Stay tuned to see how I make this platter, this feast, whatever you want to call it. But it's my take on the traditional full English breakfast, but with a Caribbean traditional twist. It's vegan and gluten free too. So stick around and see how I made this delicious feast. Okay, so first of all, in the background, I'm going to peel and then cut into small pieces some potatoes. You can do as many as you want. And after I've washed them, I'm just going to pop them into some cool salted water and bring it to a boil. Now, meanwhile, in a pan with some oil, I'm going to put in some frozen onions. Obviously, use fresh if you have that. But I'm going to use probably what equates to about 3 medium onions. And we're adding in 6 cloves of garlics after they've gone translucent, and then cook them down. Now, first of all is the baked beans. I didn't have your typical haricot beans, but I had butter beans, and I'm going to season it with smoked paprika, some thyme, chopped tomatoes, sugar, tomato paste, and tamari. But you can use soy sauce if you got that. I'm going to take a third of that oil, onion, and garlic mixture and pop it into a pan. And after I've rinsed and drained the butter beans, I'm going to add that there as well. I'm going to add in roughly about a tablespoon of the tomato paste because it's all I have. I just do it to measurement to taste, but I'm going to add in about maybe half a teaspoon of some thyme, maybe about a teaspoon of some smoked paprika, but you could add less, and then maybe about a tablespoon of some tamari as well, and then half of the passata, which probably equates to about 200 to 250 grams of the tomato. And I'm just going to mix it together till it's well combined, and then add in a teaspoon of sugar, and then mix it together and make it cook thoroughly for about 5 minutes and take it off the heat. Next is the callaloo mixture. So I've got 1 tin of callaloo, some thyme, cayenne pepper because I don't have any scotch bonnet, some chives because I don't have any green onions, and some sea salt. So I'm making some substitutions here and there. And I'm putting in another third of that onion and garlic mixture. And then after I've rinsed and drained for callaloo, I'm going to add that to that mixture as well. I'm going to sprinkle over some thyme, some chives, and about a quarter to half teaspoon of cayenne pepper, depending on how spicy you like your food, and it's a dash of salt to bring out the flavour and then intensify it. And again, mix that through until it's well heated for about 5 minutes. Now onto the saltfish, I guess. We're going to use some banana blossom because it's a tin produce, so it's easy, it's well kept, and it has a good fishy texture. And also some dried seaweed and dill to sort of bring out that fishy taste and smell. And I'm just going to grind the seaweed until it's into a powder. And also for the ackee part, I've got 1 tin of ackee, some chives to replace the green onion, some thyme, cayenne pepper to replace the scotch bonnet, sea salt, and also a sweet red pepper as well. But you could add in some tomatoes traditionally like we do as well. And then I'm just going to shred some of that banana blossom, and then to that I'm going to add the ground seaweed and then a bit of dill, and then I'd also recommend you add in a bit of lemon juice as well to really blend out the flavour, and maybe leave the salt to the end just so you can gauge how salty you want it. And I'm going to add that to the other third of that onion and garlic mixture and mix it around so it's well combined, and cook for about 3 minutes before then adding in the ackee as well. And then after I've added the ackee, I'm going to season that. So I'm going to put some chives in there, some thyme, some cayenne pepper, and just mixing that together, but try to mix it quite gently because you don't want ackee to break up and turn into mush. And then I'm just cutting some sweet peppers, and I'm going to put them kind of in the end so it retains its crunchiness. So maybe after the ackee's been cooking for about 5 minutes, I add it in and then just mix it together. Okay, so for the grill, I have these sausages from Tesco. It's part of their Plant Chef range. I absolutely love it because they're gluten-free friendly, most of their products as well. But these are the cumberland sausages, and they've got mushrooms in them as well as pea protein. And as much as I don't like mushrooms, they are actually really nice, and you can't tell they're mushrooms at all because obviously it's quite mushed and well combined and packed in together in a sausage shape. And I'm also adding in 1 plantain. Obviously add more if you want, because who doesn't love plantain? And just cutting it at an angle so that these large slices, and then cooking them on each side for about 5 minutes or so, or until they're golden brown on each side. Now after the potatoes is cooked, I'm going to mash it down and add a tiny bit of salt, some chives, dill, and a bit of black pepper, and I mashed it down. I didn't cook it for as long, maybe a couple of minutes under what you'd usually do for mashed potato, because we are going to grill them on each side. And then I was putting a tiny bit in my hand and rolling it in a ball. Didn't add any flour to it whatsoever, and it held its shape. That's why you can't cook it as much as if you're going to do mashed potatoes. And then I added it to the skillet and cooked on each side until they were both golden brown. And yeah, that is pretty much it for the feast. So like I said, I did some salt at the end, some Himalayan black salt, which kind of gives your food a sort of eggy texture or taste even, and I added that to the ackee, and it really sort of was reminiscent of a scrambled egg sort of flavour as well. And yeah, just going around, we've got the callaloo, the plantain, the Ackee Saltfish, the sausages, the baked beans and hash browns, and my attempt of vegan and gluten-free hard bread in the middle. So stay tuned for that, maybe in a few months. But yeah, if you got this far in the video, don't forget to like, comment, share, definitely subscribe for some more related content, and remember, eat well, stay hydrated, mind your business, and most importantly, wash your hands.